Giant Squid. For centuries, sailors told stories about tentacles rising from the deep and dragging ships into darkness. The legends were exaggerated, sure, but the creature behind them is absolutely real. Giant squid can stretch more than 12 meters, with eyes the size of dinner plates, built to stare into total blackness. Its tentacles are lined with serrated suckers that grab prey like a living chainsaw. Fish, squid, anything that drifts too close becomes part of the story. And here's the twist. One of its greatest rivals is not a fish, not a shark, but a giant whale that hunts it in the abyss. Most of the time, we never see that battle happen. We only see the scars. Sperm whale, the giant of the depths, the largest toothed predator on Earth. 20 meters long, more than 50 tons of muscle, pressure resistance, and raw force. It looks like a living submarine, but instead of torpedoes, it carries a biological weapon: sound. Its clicks are louder than a jet engine, powerful enough to stun prey and possibly wreck a diver's senses. It dives more than 2,000 meters into crushing pressure and permanent night. And down there, it faces its greatest rival, the giant squid. That's why the ocean's most violent wars don't happen near the surface. They happen in places where light never reaches, where every battle disappears before anyone can witness it.
Saltwater crocodile, the dinosaur that never got the extinction notice. At over 6 meters long and weighing more than a ton, it is the largest living crocodilian on Earth. And it does not stay politely in rivers. It invades the ocean. Its bite force is the strongest of any living animal. More than 1,600 kilograms of pure crushing power. It waits just below the surface, with only eyes and nostrils showing, like a mistake the water is making on purpose. Then comes the explosion. 1 second, the prey is there. The next second, it is dragged into the famous death roll, spun underwater until bones break and lungs fill. Fish, birds, buffalo, even sharks. This is not a fantasy monster. This is a real ambush predator that treats the shoreline like its personal hunting ground.
Orca. Most people call it killer whale. Technically, it is a giant dolphin. And at first glance, it almost looks friendly. Black and white, smooth, clean, almost cute. That is exactly what makes it terrifying. Because behind that smile is one of the smartest predators ever to exist. Orcas do not hunt alone. They hunt in family groups led by mothers, and they use real strategy. They build giant waves to knock seals off ice blocks. They coordinate ambushes on fish schools. They strike rays with precision. And when they go after sharks, they can flip them upside down and send them into a kind of paralysis. This is not brute force. This is chess played underwater. They have dialects. They teach their young. They pass hunting techniques from one generation to the next. That means the ocean does not just contain predators. It contains culture, teamwork, and an executioner with a family tree. Hammerhead Shark, the alien of the shark world, the E.T. of the sea. At first glance, that bizarre T-shaped head looks like a scientific mistake, but it is actually a weapon. Hammerheads have nearly panoramic vision. The eyes on the ends of that strange head give them an enormous field of view, and the wide shape is packed with sensors that detect electrical signals from prey buried in sand. A ray hiding at the bottom is not safe. And sometimes dozens of them gather in schools, moving in eerie, synchronized formations. Imagine looking up and seeing a fleet of hammers floating above you. Strange? Absolutely. Deadly? Even more. Mako Shark, the guided missile of the ocean, the fastest living shark, reaching speeds above 70 kilometers per hour. That is highway speed, with a blue torpedo body and a mouth built for violence. Every fin, every muscle, every movement screams one message: speed kills. Its eyes look cold and empty,
Its teeth are thin and curved like surgical blades, made not just to bite, but to hold on while prey thrashes. Tuna, swordfish, squid, even other sharks. If it moves, it can become lunch. Fishermen call it the psychopath shark because when hooked, it explodes out of the water like an aquatic acrobat refusing to die. Rarely does a predator look so efficient, so fast, and so committed to the chase. If the Mako is built for speed and blood, the next shark is built to eat absolutely anything. The garbage truck of the ocean.
Tiger shark, the garbage truck of the sea. The garbage dump with fins. This is the predator that does not ask questions before eating. License plates, tires, birds, turtles, car parts. If it fits, it can end up in the stomach. Scientists have found absurd things inside tiger sharks, which is exactly why they feel less like animals and more like roaming cleanup disasters with teeth. Striped like a tropical prison uniform, this shark looks almost ordinary until you realize its jaws are built like a chainsaw. It does not just take a bite and retreat, it bites, keeps biting, and keeps going. That persistence makes it one of the most dangerous sharks around. And here's the worst part. While most sharks stay in the depths, the tiger shark patrols shallow waters. That's right, those waters where you're floating on your pink inflatable flamingo. So if you see stripes gliding beneath you in the tropics, it's not decoration. It's your last warning.
Great white shark. Let's start with the obvious. Hollywood turned this animal into the villain of the sea. And honestly, it earned part of that reputation. It can exceed 6 meters in length and weigh more than 2 tons. Its bite hits with almost 2 tons of force. Bones do not stay bones for long. But brute force is not even the most impressive thing. The great white can detect tiny electrical pulses. It can sense hidden heartbeat signals beneath the sand. It is like a metal detector, but for life. And here is the important twist. It is not mindlessly attacking everything. Most attacks on humans are test bites. Curiosity first, hunger second. That makes it even scarier because it is not acting like a monster in a movie. It is acting like a highly efficient predator trying to understand the world. Silent, invisible, fast. A submarine with teeth.
Orca, the true owner of the territory. They do not hunt like sharks. They do not rely on one bite, one ambush, or one hit. They hunt like generals. They coordinate, communicate, and execute with precision. They know when to strike, when to wait, and how to make the ocean work for them. That is why when a group of orcas arrives, the sea changes. The water feels quieter. The balance shifts. The whole ecosystem seems to hold its breath. Because the ocean does not belong to the biggest predator. It belongs to the one that knows exactly how to win. If you want more videos about the deadliest predators on Earth, subscribe now and turn on the bell because the next monster is already waiting.